Hi everybody out there, welcome once again to our channel, The Diary of Us. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Chantal.
Yes, and if this is your first time of coming across our channel, our YouTube channel is all about our lifestyle in the Netherlands, traveling, live blogs, just name it. Anything that has to do with Ghana and the Netherlands, we are here to talk about it because that is our lifestyle so far. And the stories we share are basically most of the time from these two countries. So today we are shifting our attention to Ghana once again. That is my country, my origin. And we want to give you a very, very important message. If you are planning of going to Ghana, wherever you are in the part of the world you want to visit Ghana, these are some of the things that you need to know before going to Ghana. So that is what we want to talk about. We want to share that with you so that you will not find yourself wanting if you find yourself in Ghana in the first place. We'll give you heads up what you should look out for and what you can do and what you cannot do and the likes. And she being a foreigner, she knows she has visited Ghana, so she will give her perspective. And I, being a Ghanaian, I'm also going to give you what and what not to do. Yes. So let's get into the video. Yes. As I rightly said, know these things before going to Ghana. And as we know, going to Ghana if you want to visit for tourism or for business or to visit your families or your roots. The first and foremost thing you need to know is to get your Ghana visa.
You need to have your visa.
Yeah.
And be aware is appointment.
Yeah. You have to make an appointment.
You need to make an appointment. You need to fill forms. You need to have your yellow fever.
Yes.
You need to have a valid passport for half year after you come back.
Yeah.
Need to be valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go through some processes, and if it's your first time, it can be a little bit frustrating
Yeah.
because the thing is long.
Yeah. Yeah. The visa procedures and the questions can be frustrating sometimes.
Because sometimes they ask for invitation letter or they ask for information.
Yeah.
So if you have all, it's
then
easy,
it's easy to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the yellow fever is very, very important. If you get to if you get to the airport and you don't have a yellow fever, be rest assured you would never enter Ghana.
No.
Have you done it
Don't
before?
say never, because one time I forget my yellow fever card.
They didn't ask you?
I was so afraid
Yeah.
because the thing I make a photocopy and I knew I left it on the photocopy machine at home. And I was already by this thing. I picked my passport. Straight away I thought the thing is there. I knew it. When I came home, the thing was laying there.
But assuming they asked you.
Then I was having a big problem.
So then you were lucky.
Yeah, this was a matter of
luck. Yeah, this is luck
because they always ask.
Huh?
All the other times I went, and I think I went let's say 12 times.
Mm-hmm.
Then out of the 12 times, 11 times they've asked.
You were very fortunate.
Huh.
Because when we went the last time we visited Ghana, they asked for the.
And I knew the only thing was I did a photocopy in my suitcase. So in the most, I thought
so
because I made a photocopy, I put one in my suitcase and one photocopy in my suitcase of my passport. In the suitcase. Let's say something is going wrong, then I have a photocopy of everything.
Wow.
Yeah, but
you were very fortunate. It would have cost you your plane ticket. they will never
they can deny you, and for me they have the right to, because my papers were not correct.
Wow.
But on the other hand, why are they not checking it in the country where you are coming from already?
check it from the
Because
Netherlands?
if I check in by the airport,
Yeah.
why they not checking you have your yellow fever?
Yeah, maybe for Netherlands, maybe that's not their top priority.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah,
but
it
doesn't
could
matter.
be.
You need to have your visum and your yellow fever.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that is very, very true.
Mm.
And yeah, that leads us to, now that you get all these documents, the next thing is you find yourself in Ghana. Yes. One of the basic things that if it will surprise you to know that in Ghana, greetings go a long way.
Never greet with your left. Never.
No. You don't use your left hand.
Mm-mm.
And
don't wave with it.
yeah, that is true.
Mm.
Greeting is very, very important in Ghana. You must greet before you start any conversation with anybody at all you come across in Ghana. You must greet and ask the person, how are you? Even if you don't know anything about the person, just greet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you doing? Before you start your conversation. If you don't greet, I'm telling you, you will not have a soft beginning.
Mm-mm. They will say it.
Straight away, they will qualify you to be disrespectful in the first place. That's how they will see you. Meanwhile, you are not.
Mm.
Because it's not your cultural thing. But in Ghana, greeting is very, very important. So make sure you greet everyone you come in contact with in the first place. The first time, even if you wake up in the morning, greet.
Greet.
Just greet. Even if you're not in the
basic,
mood.
basic thing.
Even if you're not in the mood to greet, just say hello. So then you can start your day. Your day will go a long way. It will be very, very nice. Yeah. So that's another one. Greeting is very, very important for Ghanaians. We Ghanaians, we like greeting. And the next one that you should also know before going to Ghana is their food. Ghanaian food.
Yeah, but you didn't finish the left hand side.
Oh, okay. Before we go back.
Yeah,
in Ghana, we don't use the left hand to eat or even to point at things or to receive things or to give something to somebody. If you want to give something to somebody in your left hand, you must always go with sorry for using my left hand. Sorry for this, sorry for that. Because in Ghana, we use the left hand for the number 2. If you know the number 2, I'm talking it's always for what is dead. Dead things we use our left hand for. Good things we use our right hand for it. So never ever imagine it, or even in your life in Ghana, use your left hand.
It's like an insult.
Yeah, it's like an insult. So what was your experience with the left hand?
The left hand thing, that was already the biggest basic they teach us when I went to the project work. The first thing, don't do anything with your left hand. Don't greet with your left hand and don't wave. With your left because hand. They wave at us plenty because we went to the rural areas. So plenty said, Blafono. They will call us.
Blafono means white person. Yeah, that is in Ghana. And in Twi they say Obroni.
Yeah.
And in Ewe we say Yefu.
So they teach us that.
Okay.
Then you must always use your right hand.
Yeah, that is true.
And what they also said by then, and I want to know your opinion.
Yeah.
Cover your shoulders.
Yeah.
And cover your knees.
Yes. Yeah.
Out of respect for the elders.
Yes.
But as time was going on, if I say modernization, it sounds a little bit, but time changed. Let me say it like that.
Changing.
Time is changing, so you will see more youth in Ghana with shorts.
Yeah.
The knees not covered anymore or naked shoulders.
Yeah.
So the youth of the group was complaining, but they are so. But if you will ask the citizens, the
yeah.
locals, they will still say, don't mind them.
Yeah. With that particular point, what she's saying, she's perfectly right. In Ghana, your dressing, you must be modest when it comes to your dressing, and especially if you are going to see elderly people in the rural areas, especially in the villages, you must dress very, very well, not to expose some sensitive part of your body. They don't want to see that. Even if they see you, you can be surprised a woman can come out of a room and come and cover you with cloth because your body is too much exposed. And in the cities, it is becoming a little bit not that serious.
No, in
the cities, it's almost like a mixture of culture. So people do whatever they want to do in the city. But as soon as you leave the cities of Accra, then I'm telling you, your dressing must be very, very, very modest. And if you are going to church, you must also...
Don't even try.
Yeah.
You will, I know for sure you will not even enter.
Exactly. They will not even allow you to look like that to enter a church premises.
You remember we went to that church, we went to pick something. And it was on a weekday. We need to pick something. And my shoulders were not covered. It was very hot day.
Yeah.
Like a certain and they say I couldn't enter.
They told you?
Yeah. I needed to wait.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember at Spinters. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I have to go and come back. Yeah, I remember very well.
For me,
so
point.
Yeah. In Ghana, the churches, if your dressing must be modest. In Accra, you can feel that kind of vibe of being in short or exposed. But as soon as you leave Accra, then you see the real Ghana. Accra is a multicultural city.
Yeah, but I still think if you visit families,
and families
they will not like it so much if you are
too exposed. Yeah, they don't like it too much if you are too exposed.
Maybe they will not.
They will not say it to you, but they will complain to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tell your visitor the way she has dressed is not.
Is your mother complaining?
That because you were dressing nicely. Yeah, she didn't say anything. And that leads to, she said something earlier on about heat. In Ghana is very hot.
Yeah.
Ghana is very, very hot.
Yeah, you need to be aware of that.
You have to be, it's very, very hot. And
hot.
Yeah. And if you want to put on clothes that you feel comfortable.
Airy.
Yeah, airy clothes. Don't put on clothes that will tight you too much. Either than that, you feel very, very uncomfortable. Yeah.
It's hot. It's
very hot.
The humidity is high.
It's very humid. Yeah.
As if you...
The heat, if you come out from the airplane.
As if a blanket will come. Boom!
Yeah.
It will come over you.
Because we have
sweat.
our rainy season from April to June and September and October. That is when it rains mostly in Ghana. And that particular time, it can be a little bit cool, but not that cool. But
it's not like here cool.
It's not like here cool. Yeah. So that is what you must also consider. So keep it in mind. Ghana is very, very hot. Very, very hot in the morning till the following day. It is hot throughout. Yeah. So that brings me to the
that brings me to the mosquitoes.
Yeah, exactly.
To the malaria.
Yeah, malaria. Make sure
you protect yourself for the mosquitoes. Don't take it as a joke.
Yeah.
Because I will just say it. We Europe people sometimes we take things for
it's normal.
It's one of those things, but malaria is a serious thing, and you need to really in the night, especially your legs. It is hot, but you need to cover your legs. Especially if you sit at a pub or somewhere,
which is outside.
They will bite you.
Yeah. Mosquitoes so you must carry mosquito repellent with you if you are going to Ghana. It's very, very important. And get your tablet, take them every day. You need them because malaria can kill also. Malaria is one of the dangerous, you may underestimate it, but it kills.
Still people are dying.
People are dying. So take your tablet with you when visiting Ghana. Yeah. That brings me to our food. Ghana, basically, we have a very nice delicacy. I'm always proud of our food because our food is one of the best. It's very spicy. So if you are the type who don't like spicy food, when you go to Ghana, what you can do is tell the people you are visiting, I don't like it hot. Even though you say you don't like it hot, they may still come back sometimes hot.
It is still hot because even your mother, she put a plenty of pepper. It's still spicy now. But now I'm used to spice. But for the children, it can be
very very hot
very
for them.
hot.
Yeah. So Ghana, our food is hot, and we have foods like kelewele, banku with tilapia, jollof, one of the best in the world, fufu with live soup or goat soup. These foods you can try them; they are very nice. But I would advise you that in the few days you are in Ghana, don't eat street food. Because if your stomach is your stomach is very sensitive, don't eat the street food. Eat from the hotel or from your guest. Or from a restaurant. If you want to eat the street food, give yourself some time to get used to the food you've eaten. That will help your stomach, because the street food, you don't know what can happen to you. Maybe you will have a running stomach. That is what I can say.
Yeah, and you need to get used to the pepper in the beginning, so it gives you a little bit small stomach problem.
Yeah, and the water, if possible, take bottled water.
Always bottled water.
Yeah, bottled water or filtered water.
Yeah. When we were in Ghana, but I see that now from a different perspective. Just those sachet.
Yeah, the sachet water.
They were complaining you can better not take it, you can better take a bottle than a sachet. But for me, the sachet is even as good as the
bottled water. Yeah.
Only the bottle you carry it
everywhere you go. Yeah.
The sachet you need to drink it, and you throw it away.
So if you like the conversation so far, and you know somebody who is planning to go to Ghana, don't forget to give us a thumbs up or like, share to that person, and let them know what they should know before going to Ghana. Yeah, so that leads us to the next point. When it comes to, when you want to go to Ghana, you must know that in Ghana, we also have internet, which is everywhere. And when it comes to money and banking, Ghana, we use Ghana cedis. And Ghana is, most of the time, is cash country. We carry cash.
But now of late, mobile money is taking a small over, but I don't know how people need to do that like us.
Yeah. So
you can do things like that, but you need to study it a little bit before going.
Because we carry cash. There's a lot of cash involved. It's cash, money. But if you want a SIM card, then you can go with your passport to MTN or Vodafone. It's one of the biggest telecommunications in Ghana. Then they can register for you. They'll register the SIM card for you. Then from there, maybe you can also graduate to Momo. That is a mobile money transfer. Then you have a cashless transaction if you want to.
For hotels, for example. Yeah. They like Momo.
Yeah. And another thing to Ghana card. If you are a tourist, you can also go for Ghana card if you want to. Through the Ghana card, you can do some of the transactions easier. That is what is there now. But we don't have Ghana card, so when I went the last time, they were telling me to get a Ghana card, so that transactions through mobile money can also be, to register it is quicker. Yeah, that is.
And you can still pay with credit cards,
but you don't understand.
It's only in the
Visa
big
card.
credit Visa card.
Yeah.
In the big towns,
not in the
some
village.
Hotels they do now. They accept. So check really well where you want to go or how you plan things before arranging things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So Ghana,
but for me,
cash.
you need to take enough cash just in case. I don't want to force you to take cash, but
Nah, just in case from the beginning.
yeah,
Yeah.
then you know for sure you are not out of anything.
Yeah. And one thing too you must also know before going to Ghana is in Ghana we greet from right to left. We don't greet from left to right. So when you go and you see people sitting down, you must always greet the person from the right to the left side. That is how we greet in Ghana. You cannot just get up and start greeting from left. No, we don't do it like that in Ghana. That is something you must also know before going to Ghana. Yeah. Do you have a point to add?
I think we said plenty, huh? Transport.
Yeah. Trotro, that is a minibus.
Trotro. The transport is very nice, but you need to have a little bit of patience. And you really need to study well, or you need to take a local with you to know how you go from places, because it can be complicated.
Yeah.
It's not that you have like time schedule or schedule somewhere, this is bus line A is standing there.
No.
If you ask the locals, they know exactly where to
Get a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also have, it's not only the trottoir, because if you go as a tourist, they have those big buses from
STC.
STC,
Yeah,
and
that is going for the long distance.
for long distance. They are quite comfortable.
Yeah.
The only thing where you need to know also is
You can't be stressed
you need to be
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah, you can sit in the minibus, you can sit for long.
Nee, also at the SCC before it is driving.
Yeah, before it's full, because in Ghana the buses, until the bus is full before it moves. If the bus is not full, it's not going to
It's
move.
not going. Because even the SCC, they say, they have
time schedule.
They have kind of time schedule. They say at 8 o'clock you need to be there.
Sure.
Now, I'm telling you guys, you can be there by 8 o'clock. Maybe it can move by 10.
Yeah,
if
it's
it's
true.
not full,
It's not moving.
it's not moving.
It's not moving. It's not moving. That is if you're going for a long distance. And the trotros within the cities, there are plenty of it. They are easily accessible. But the only thing is they stop a lot. At every junction, they have to stop. At every bus stop, they stop. So if you don't want that kind of inconveniences, then you can go for a taxi. Or that is, you can also download the app of Yango, Bolt. Then you can order for a taxi to take you around. So they have those access also there. Yeah. So those are some of the things. And then let's come to some of the unwritten rules, certain things that you can know, you notice in Ghana, but you may think, what is this? You need to pay attention to. Ghanaians in general are lovely people. They like to welcome visitors. They want to help you. But in helping you, be careful.
Yeah. They can be very nice.
Yeah, we
Talk
can
to
be
you,
very, very nice. Yeah.
Madam.
Yes.
Madam.
Of Massa.
Massa.
Yeah.
But sometimes there can be
Tricky.
a message on
Behind.
the bucket.
Yeah.
Without knowing.
Without knowing.
Something in return.
They want something in return. So even though they want to help you, they are helping you, but at the end of the day, you need to tip somebody. You may think, it's a good gesture. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If you say you need to tip somebody.
Yeah. Because they will say, we want to help you. After helping, just tip the person. You can say thank you.
Like tip.
Thank you. The person will say, okay, you are welcome. But to be honest with you, you can better tip that person and be free.
Yeah, because you will disturb you.
Because that person will always
come at you.
Will come ahead. They can help you. Some will help you genuinely. That is there. But somebody who if you meet them for the first time, and they are eager to help you, be careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they are very eager to help you, it means they want something in return. If the person is not eager to help you, but offer the help, you know that this person is genuine. Yeah. For example, by the airport, they will be eager to help you. That is where you must know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will help you.
But
they will walk you to the parking place.
Parking place. They want something in return.
If you don't give, they get pissed
They
off.
get pissed off. So at the airport, be rest assured, these are some of the things you need to know when you go to Ghana. At the airport, you can either do it yourself, or if somebody helps you, then you must know that the person wants something in return. Yeah. So that is another thing too you must know. And as a Ghanaian, I'm a Ghanaian, so I know our people. One thing the Ghanaians find very difficult, very, very difficult to accept or to ignore is even if they can't help you, they will say they will help you. Even if they can't do something, they will say they want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if the person can't do it, the person will say, so be careful with that one too, because at the end of the day, you may lose your money. You may pay for a service that you don't get the benefit of it. You get what I'm trying to say now? Yeah. Because the Ghanaian will say, yes, I can do it for you. But
yeah, or they do like this. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah. But they're not hearing you.
But the communication is different.
Yeah. Because if they say, I'm hearing you,
be careful. That
hearing is not like listening here.
Yeah.
It's almost like
one of those things. Leave it. It's something like that.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Ghanaian will say, okay, I hear you. Okay, I hear you. Meanwhile, you are serious, and the person is saying, I hear you. Be careful. That I hear you is not thinking.
You will not do anything with it.
I'm a Ghanaian. I know it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So know those particular things.
We forget another one. Bargaining.
Yeah, in Ghana we bargain. In the market, the price of an item
is not stable.
It's not stable. You must always bargain.
Yeah, otherwise they fool you.
Otherwise, they will cheat you. Even me, if I go back to Ghana, we go to Ghana, they cheat me. So how much more? Yeah. So in Ghana, we like bargaining. So bargain. If you're in Ghana, please, everything they put their prices on. Unless you go to a shop where the tag is there. But as long as the price is not on the item, bargain. In the market, bargain. The first price is never the actual price.
Otherwise, you walk away. They will give you the good price.
Exactly.
They will come after you. Madam.
So far, we are talking about things you need to know before you go to Ghana. So, apart from that, one thing you must also consider is that in Ghana, Ghanaians are never on time. Majority of Ghanaians are not on time. Only a few. So
now
you have to have a lot of patience when you are in Ghana, because Ghana, we always say Ghana man time, GMT, Ghana man time. They will tell you, if a Ghana man tells you, I'm coming, if the program is at 8 o'clock, you can better tell them the program starts at 6 o'clock. So that in that 2 hours, the program actually starts at 8 o'clock. You tell them 6 o'clock. So by 6 o'clock, that is the time the person is leaving the house. You tell somebody the program starts at 6, or I'm meeting you at 4 o'clock. The person will leave the house.
Wait, 4.
So always give 2 hours.
And if you call them, where are you? Oh, Charlie, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Now, before they are moving.
Yes. I'm in the traffic. Where are you? Oh, I'm in the traffic, Charlie. I'll make you hold on. They come right now. It's Ghana man's mentality and Ghana man time. So you must have a lot of patience when you are in Ghana when it comes to appointment with time.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because we, the whites, we will sit there.
Or you, other than that, they will waste your time. So always make sure you give. If it is 8 o'clock, just tell them the program starts at 6 o'clock. Then they'll be there on time.
It's a little bit annoying for me.
So far, that is some of the things we are talking about. What are some of the things you need to know? Yeah, so after the Ghana man time, as we rightly said, the next thing is if you are going to live in the country for, let's say, a couple of months, then you must make the effort of speaking some basic Ghanaian languages.
Now, I can still not talk them, so I don't know what you're saying now.
Yeah, a little bit of Twi.
No, I'm not speaking any on.
Yeah, because you are not living there for long. I'm talking about if you want to live there for a longer duration. Because Ghana, we speak a lot of languages. And our official language is English, but most people speak Twi. If you move out of Accra, then every part of the regions or you go to, they have their specific languages that they speak. But most of the time, Twi is the widely spoken language in Ghana. If you go to Volta region, my region, we speak Ewe. And if you are there for long, you must learn the language a little. Learning the language goes a long way to making the people appreciate you more. A little bit will not hurt if they understand. Yeah. So what point do you want to add to?
Oh, what did you say?
Yeah.
Light off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you are there for a while,
you experience it. Light out.
Light off.
Yeah.
It can be there, but if you look at some years ago, it is minimized now.
Yeah, now
but it's still happening.
Once in a while,
you
take light out. Yeah.
Power is off.
Yeah. Yeah, so also put that into your you put that so that if you experience it, you'll not be surprised because we are telling you there can be light out in Ghana, and it can happen maybe in a week. You may not have any experience, but within a month, it's likely you will get a light out. Yeah,
there will be something.
Yeah, there will be something. So, but it will definitely come back. So don't forget. Also, these are some of the things you need to know when you go to Ghana. And apart from that, I want you to also to know is that Accra is not the only place in Ghana. Accra
is more busy.
Yeah, Accra is busy, it's nice, but go to other parts of the country where you can explore Ghana more. Yeah, you go. There are nice places outside Accra. There's that in every country, the capital city is always booming. Yeah. That leads me to another angle of when you go to Ghana, what you must know also is that be very careful with the first time transportation. Be very, very careful because when you pick a taxi, because you don't know the taxi driver could take you merry-go-round just to charge you. Maybe the distance to where you are going is not far, but the taxi driver could fool you and just take you and pass through long places before. So take notice of that. If you have nowadays we have Google Map, so for you can just Google.
It's easier to get to places.
You can just Google it and see the distance. So that if you pick a taxi, then you know how many minutes it will take for you to reach there.
Yeah.
Give and take, you put in the traffic and everything, then you know exactly. Either than that, the taxi driver could easily cheat you. That is what you also need to know. Yeah, I hope you are enjoying the conversation so far. And this is the Diary of Us. And if you like the conversation, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give a comment down below. And let us know your views on what we are talking about. If we've left out something, you can also put it in the comment section. In Ghana is a beautiful country. Everything is there. You can enjoy yourself. And that leads me to nightlife. Nightlife in Ghana is also very, very nice. If you are the type that like going out in the night, Ghana is for you. It's always booming. Booming. When we were young, we were chilling a lot. Whenever we find ourselves, we chilled a lot. I remember some of the nightlives. We can party up to 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock before going home. So
you must also know the party can start a little bit early in Ghana. It's not that it is starting per se at midnight.
At midnight, no. If you want to party after 8 o'clock in the evening, then things dark. It's quickly dark. So people will start by 8 o'clock. A lot of restaurants or pubs or bars are full up. So you must always make sure you are there early sometimes to catch a seat. If not, you find yourself looking for places to sit. Yeah, and no, also this one, we have a lot of restaurants in Ghana. A lot. And if you want to know Ghana, don't limit yourself to only your European food. No. Try the local food. That will make you to know Ghana more. Try the local food. Go to the local chobas where you can eat with your hand. You know?
Yeah, but somebody need to guide you there.
Yeah.
Otherwise you can.
Yeah, some locals you can ask for.
Some locals need to help you with that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think we've said a lot. Yeah, we've said a lot. Those are some of the things you need to know before you go to Ghana. And Ghana is it's a very peaceful country. When it comes to West Africa, we're one of the peaceful countries in West Africa and also in Africa. You can move about anytime you want, but don't forget there are bad guys everywhere. So if you find yourself at the wrong time and a place, it can happen. Something could happen. Yeah, everywhere. You just have to take precaution.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
So just be mindful of where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Which areas.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah. So we'll just leave it here. I hope we've said a lot, and I hope it helps you to make a decision, informed decision of what you'll be expecting when you visit Ghana. And yeah, that is it. You have anything more to add?
It's okay.
All right. Okay. Now, so my name is Jerry once again.
And I'm Chantal.
And we will see you once again in another episode of The Diary of Us. Bye for now.
Bye for now.